Check that out, guys. Beautiful horse right there. What's up, people? So you can see I'm back here in Texas at my property. I'm actually heading out to go take care of my animals. I do want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. It's been an insane week for me. I think I gained just around 3,000 subscribers this week, which when you're a small channel, that's a huge boost to your channel, and I greatly appreciate all the new subscribers and all the old ones for sticking around. But what I'm gonna do today could potentially be a game changer on the new property in Oklahoma. Let's go check it out and see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so most of you know I have a lot of farm animals on my property. If you're new to my channel, you just found out. But I do have 2 nannies right now that are getting ready to give birth. I believe one of my nannies is about 3 years old, the other one's about 2. Both times they put off twins. I'm talking about goats here. So we're gonna be having baby goats on the new Oklahoma property here very soon. They're over here off to the side, but for now, since they're getting ready to give birth, I'm gonna give them some alfalfa. I want them to be able to eat as much as possible, stay as healthy as possible, and be able to produce a lot of good milk for these babies. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this right here. I got a compressed thing of alfalfa from Tractor Supply for about $20. It will completely fill this up, and that'll last them a couple of weeks with just the 2 nannies that are nursing, and then also have the daughter of one of the nannies, which is probably, I don't know, about 7 or 8 months old right now, which is Maddie. So I have Callie, Kaylee, and Maddie. I'm hoping to have a couple more girls, and then also at least 1 boy to be the new alpha male pack leader for this property. It's very noisy. I also have turkey, if you couldn't tell. So I'm gonna stop talking and fill this thing up. So, to give you a backstory, I live on 2 acres. They have about an acre or so to be able to roam on and eat free range. I also feed them every single day some oats and cracked corn and whatnot, but this is just an extra treat since they are nursing or getting ready to start nursing. I want them to be real healthy. Probably need to sharpen this old knife. I don't have my other one with me right now. But yeah, it's been insane this week. My social media has just been blowing up. It's hard to keep up with all the questions and comments and emails. I have put my email out there for my property since I have it up for sale. I have decided on asking about $200,000 for it and work my way down if I need to, but that's what I'm shooting for and I'm hoping to get. I put a lot of hard work in this property and I want to be able to get paid for it as well. So if you know anybody that's interested, shoot me an email. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Like I said, things have been extremely crazy. I've been traveling a lot, and I'm actually about to head back to Oklahoma this week as well. So if it takes me a little bit of time to get back to you, I apologize, but I hope you guys understand. This alfalfa is a lot drier than the last one. The last one seemed like it was a lot greener. So I may not go back to Tractor Supply and buy some more of this. But having goats on the property is a game changer, especially up there in Oklahoma on the 60 acres. There is a lot of underbrush and stuff that we can use to help feed these goats and cut down on our cost on feeding them. You see the turkey over here is pecking at it already. Once I get the stuff in here, the goats will come over here. But I do have some Premier One fencing as well. I think it's 120 feet of it. So we could do grazing around the property, move the animals around so they can have fresh food all the time. I don't know if y'all can see or not, but Callie and Maddie are over here. Looks like Maddie's coming up for a little taste right now. But yeah, there's tons of stuff out there. There's some fruit or berry plants out there on the property, which I'm not 100% sure what they are. I need to do a little more investigation on them, and hopefully it's something that's not poisonous and that the goats will be able to eat and all the chickens and stuff, because that's a lot of free food out there. But I'll show you the Premier One fencing here in a second. Once I set it up, I do have a solar charger for it that does up to 5 miles. So it does put off enough of a shock where if they touch it once, they'll know not to get out. But there's my older goat right there that was just feeding. I believe she's around 3 years old. She's put off, I think 2 or 3 sets of twins since I've got her. So she's a very, very good nursing mom. Her baby just ran by behind me. I'm really not a fan of this, this one specific thing of alfalfa. It's very dry looking, not very green. But right now I just have a car. So that's why I went to Tractor Supply and got the compressed one, because it comes in a little plastic container. I could fit it in the back of my car. Otherwise, I would go to a local feed store or something and get an actual bale of this. But like I said, you do what you can with what you have. And right now I have a Ford Fusion, and that's all I can do. All right, so this is pretty much done over here. I'm gonna get all the plastic out of here so they don't try to eat that as well. But this will feed them while I'm gone. I plan on going back up there maybe sometime this week for a few days. Matt will actually be coming back to the property, which I'll get to that here in a second. But for now, this will keep them fed. I also have a deer stand feeder outside that I put with corn, so it shoots it out a couple of times a day to help feed them. Plus, they can free range on the property. So now they're set up over here. I'm gonna put some shavings inside this little pen behind me. That's what I call my birthing pen for the goats whenever they have babies. I'm gonna put I don't know how much I have. I think like 5.5 cubic feet of some bedding. I'm gonna put that in there as well. Get that ready, and then we'll talk about Matt coming up here and other things we're gonna talk about. All right, so I got all the alfalfa in here. You can already see Maddie's down there eating. So is her mom, Callie. They just got spooked. And then over here is what I was talking about, their little pen to give birth in. So this is probably a 4 by, I guess, 12 or so. It does have a gate which closes. There's a little bucket down there which is blocking it, but this does lock up in case I want to keep them in overnight. So there's that. So all the goats are situated. It's a lot of work taking care of animals, and I'm definitely looking forward to having them out on a bigger property. So Danielle's very excited. I'm not sure if she's had any farm animals before, but we're gonna have fresh eggs, chicken eggs, duck eggs, and turkey eggs. I'm gonna show you how many eggs they laid since I've been gone. Check this out. So here's the nesting box. For some reason, they laid right in this one and that one. So right there, I need to collect those out. I'm sure some of them might be a little bad by now, but they do have, I believe it's about 10 little nesting boxes to lay in. I'm gonna be taking this to Oklahoma as well and mounting that inside the barn up there. But having fresh chicken eggs every day, you can't beat it. All right, so you can see I do have turkey as well. If you're new to my channel, I have 2 toms and 3 females. This gray one that's right here in the front, that one is actually Jerry's turkey, my neighbor. So before I move, I'm gonna give that one back to him. Lucky for me, this beautiful Royal Palm, the white one, his name is Fanfare, and it was Tom and Rhonda's, but they're actually gonna give it to me for the property up there. So thank you so much, Tom and Rhonda. And then I'll have 2 females as well for them to breed once we get up there. The one in the back, that black one, I thought it was a female when it was younger, but it's definitely a male now that it's grown up. I don't know if we're gonna keep him or try to sell him or what. I'll kind of leave that up to Jason, but we will have turkey up there, which lay eggs. And then I have 2 ducks and probably about a dozen hens and 1 rooster. So like I said, we're gonna have plenty of eggs up there. Free range eggs, fresh eggs, they're the best. If you haven't had them, you're missing out. So I know a lot of people are worried about Matt, what he's gonna do. I actually talked to him for about 30 minutes today. We had a good conversation. The plan is for this week, I'm gonna be heading back to Oklahoma, probably a Wednesday or so, stay up there for 2 or 3 days and then come back here. Once I come back, Matt's gonna drive up from my parents' house in South Texas. He's gonna collect as much belongings as he can. There's no bad blood between us or anything like that. I don't want anybody freaking out because it's YouTube and people like to talk. But Matt's gonna take all the stuff down there. He said he wanted it to be cleared out, so when I actually start showing this house, there won't be a lot of stuff in here. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to downsize as much as possible. I've already gotten rid of so much stuff, and there's so much stuff left over for me to get rid of. And I think my neighbors around here might like it because I might start putting some stuff out by the street if they want to take it for free. But Matt's gonna get his stuff out, and then he's gonna be helping out our parents. My dad just had some surgery. He has cancer, and we're hoping that this surgery got rid of all of it. We're still waiting for the results, but they need some help down there. They're getting old. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but you are old. And Matt's gonna move down there and help them out, and I think that's awesome. So comment down below and tell Matt thank you for helping out the parents. I do want to mention that Jason and I love our parents too. We're not just abandoning them. It's just this worked out best for us. Jason and I will be in Oklahoma. Matt will be in South Texas. Matt's a South Texas boy. He loves being down there. He loves them South Texas women, I tell you that. But he'll be helping them out, and I know my parents will be in good hands. It's awesome being able to help out family like that, and I applaud Matt for being able to do that for us. And yeah, so comment down below and tell Matt thank you for that. It's been a wild week. I tell you what, my head has been spinning. So much to think about, trying to sell property here in Texas, trying to get the property up there in Oklahoma set up. Jason's trying to sell his off-grid property. We're trying to get the Oklahoma property set up as well. Danielle's possibly going to be selling her house soon. There's just so much stuff going on. So many comments, so many new subscribers. It's just a lot to keep up with, and once again, I'm sorry if it's going to take me a bit to get to you guys. But as far as the sale on my house, I did put out some signs out front. I put that I'm looking to get about $200,000 for this property. That includes I think a 30 by 30 barn, 16 by 50 shed that was turned into a 2-bedroom house. It does have 1 bathroom completed. The other one still needs a little bit of work. I do have a tiny house that's a 10 by 12. A little pergola in the back. I don't know the size of it. I use it for the dogs to be able to drink water out of, just a little pergola to cover it. And then I have a man cave back there with the fire pit and everything else. So all that stuff will come included with the price. Once again, I am looking to get $200,000, and it's got to be up front. I'm not going to be doing any payments. So shoot me an email. Once again, I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. But for now, I'm just living my life and trying to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. And I'm very, very excited to see what this future holds. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back inside, rest for a little bit, and then we'll check back in. All right, guys, I'm using my cell phone right now. I'm charging my GoPro battery, but I was inside starting to edit my video and heard the dogs barking a lot, and I look out and I see a horse running. I thought it was Tom and Rhonda's, but I looked over and theirs are still on the fence. One of the neighbors across the highway, 2 of their horses and a mule got out. After, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so, they finally caught them back behind my property, and I said that if they want to put them in here for now until they can go get a trailer or something, they're more than welcome. So check that out, guys. Beautiful horse right there. That's one of them. And then let's come around here on the side. There's some turkey. There's the other one back there, and a mule. So they're in good hands right now until my neighbors are able to get their trailer and come get them. I told them not in any rush. I said I do YouTube videos and I'm here all day, so they got plenty of water to drink, and I got that alfalfa inside they can eat as well. So makes me want to get a horse. Beautiful ones. Then across the way there's Tom and Rhonda's horses right there saying hi. So yeah, they'll be over here for a little while, and I'll keep an eye on them, make sure they don't get out or anything, and that they're safe, and give them a little snack in the process. The goats aren't quite sure what to think of some large animals inside their pen. They're over here hanging out, and the horses are back here, so I'm sure they'll get some water here and just hang out for a little bit, calm down, and we'll be able to get them back to their house. So when we officially move out to ShootDang Ranch, I told Jason and Danielle we need to get some horses eventually. But I think they're awesome. I don't even mind if they're eating that. As long as they're in here safe and didn't get hit on the highway, that's all I care about. So I'll go ahead and just enjoy some time with these horses, just watching them, and I guess we'll check back in later on and see what else we can get into. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. I think the people are on their way to come pick up the horses, so we'll check back in. I think my next video will be up in Oklahoma, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.